go back to. Of course, we go back to rough we get the brown, where you clean all, then they back get good vitamin for human body. So the machines that we give farmers now for work with the tractors, for put land under cultivation, for increase the land. Because if you take whole day you go there, with farm machine, you go able to plow 10 times this place is our seed. So that we'll be able to get more rest and salon when we stay for food. Moving from the rice, we get livestock projects. We done recently, they're on the way for camp, nutrition for add to the rest. We get cassava when we staple food. We want to industrialize cassava. Or Salone, I want to know we eat cassava. When Salone eat, if you don't eat rice, you say I don't eat it. But once we now we breakfast, now we lunch, now we dinner. So we want for industrialized cassava, put on carry no more of food. We need for get other products there. We IIT and the train with farmers and for do. Cassava out of married cake, out of cassava, birthday cake, chips, bread, what other things, and the slurry, then they work on Nigeria University. We don't train youths there as they speak. We get youth operators now, over 200, so that the tractor operators are Salone. We've been doing a Ministry of Future Affairs that still enough because other projects they come, they need them. So the ministry they train the youths there. Why? Because they're energetic, they are active. We want for see and common as it for the kush, for the jumper. If you don't get the land skills, not to all forget PhD like Dr. Kale Yonkela. Skills the way they say don't advise the presidency and for do it will be the livelihoods. We don't support women and farmers there. Why just say one. Last month or so, Akaya from the American Commission, the Minister of India on giant mill. So we said we got the bag we own rest now where we the mill. The BFP the buy we rest now. We not sell our rest on go Guinea because we have no river agreement, Guinea agreement, or at least let the rest for Kuna market. So now we want from Leone and they say we rest on the BFP for the school feeding programs. When the public kaya go charge, we say you go kitchen, you see, Okurest will go, was it someone? They go to Guinea, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, whereas they go to allow we maintain and small. The BFP ready for buying rest. I think with small others, when we don't do vegetable, 10 hectares now. Kambia specifically, 220 hectares of IVS. We don't cultivate some they under development, some we don't have rehabilitate because we don't find out say IVS they get more rice when you plant them. 9 grain stores we don't do an Kambia retreat, we don't do bridges, we for connect farmers then to the market. So the last but not the least, Kambia are one of the main hubs for rice production where we don't identify. Second to Tomabu. Of course, to talk it disappear. So, in this few words, if you like anything for us, I will answer. The director there, the district director, now on our brother, we will talk so that. So I thank you all.
Salone. Salone. On a clap one more time for the Honorable Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. As he said, President Bio, the focus on where we increase rice production. I know as well, in addition to what the Minister say last year alone, rice production at Salone go up by 15%, not also sir. It cover now 72% of the national consumption, when before now up to 64%. Meal rice, the output don't grow by over 50%, and the yield don't grow 4% to 2.2. Even and then get big goals than this year. Last year, 28,000 plus hectares, 9 government cultivates, and over 90,000 farmers then benefits. Of their 90,000 farmers and they over 40% now woman them. So this it also get radical inclusion inside because man day, woman day, people with disabilities, everything within President Leone they do. Now one can quickly to the director now the Ministry of Development and Economic Planning. So when I know what the big five, not so big five, the Ministry of Development and Economic Planning and then they ahead and then the coordinator for we. All the areas of the big five. So one let's just take 5 minutes, give a quick update on who side we did. Director, we don't need for touch fit salon, we don't give updates. We don't need for going to energy, we don't give updates. Just the other area, there is another 5 minutes. Let we just know who side we did development. And if you will give me focus on Kambia, we will appreciate that. After that, the last one this session, we will open up for a few quick questions and then we'll go to the next one on emerging governance issues. Yes.
Thank you so much. I come front. Okay. Thank you so much, Minister, Information and Civic Education. Perhaps make a start for appreciate the ministry. You get 3 targets inside the National Development Plan for end of 2028. I think you don't advance the targets, then you get 3. The first one, for make sure say each year we get big and media engagement with the people in the country for make sure say they're aware what thing they happen. And I think this really they happen. And then when big one they present the problems of the country as much as the achievement, you know, I'm so happy that then they talk to real people because they really need for know. And perhaps some of the solutions they really we need for make we move ahead to come from them. In the question time, not only questions, but we are on give back solutions, suggestions, how we address the problem, because it's very important. We at the Ministry of Planning and Economy, we don't put the plan together. I used to ask myself a question as Director of Planning, working with the Minister, you know, with this beautiful plan, then we don't need to prepare for the country. What you really, we can show, you know, with that. A lot actually, you know, they way for sure. But the kind of problem they are way they accompany, you know, they be and not know what they do. It's really frustrating. So I hope I will help me for solve the problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister. We get 5 big areas, the leading area, the result area inside the National Development Plan. The one way we implement it. We start from last year, we don't do 1 year, 2024, you know, and for 7 years, till 2030. The first one, as we talk, the big area, and feed. We need for feed yourself. You know, they say, hungry man, angry person. And you know what can happen, even then, Albala will sometimes so he would say, Puskas, you know, we man not get something. So that's the first one. The second one, we talk about, for make, we build with skills, we get a healthy population. That one, one big other area. The other one are youth employment. The fourth one about technology, infrastructure. You know, we need for get the innovation, you know, forget the methods, how for we able to do more with less. Now technology now inside it. Then we'll talk about internet and stuff. And then the other one about general governance with public sector. So make a talk. They don't talk about the other area. Education and offices they touch education. Make a come the human capital. You know, education. I mean the flagship program inside the last plan. This time I feed Sierra Leone. You know, education day number 2 inside the human capital development. Pretty much for education, we don't maintain, you know, the achievement then, you know, that area then they coming from the previous plan. You know, with the free quality education. So for in the last five years or so, we don't add more than 1 million, you know, to school enrollment in the country. The latest data, the type of collector, let me know Saudi, but probably they don't exceed around 1.5 or so since this field Leone is introduced. Then you try to make sure, say, you know, the the civic education, civic business education, they include that inside the school curriculum. You know, the people they need for know right from when beginning at the kindergarten, primary, secondary, they need to know what they happen at the country. They need to know about the country, the plan. The health side, and obviously they don't touch on the health. I think that one area down the road don't see serious progress plan, especially when it comes to them and medium, you know, who can die, bomb, you know, the infant mortality, the under 5 mortality. The area they don't do drastic reduction in the people who can die, you know, when they be born, the medium. You know, today, if they more than 1,000, I think like sometime 2013, we have received cash transfer. I think that is a very good effort. You know, then other people are extremely physically challenged. You know, the one they really work and find, they are all the government they give assistance to that. But if you permit me, make I talk small about issues at district and chiefdom level. You talk about Kambia, what you don't do specifically, then they require disaggregated data we will not get right now, you know, but we'll try for work on it. But the issue of how they organize yourself at district and chiefdom level, we need to touch on them in terms of our responsibility. But because but time if for people the entire Oja at district and chiefdom level, but good thing in there happen more than how it happened. So we need to know the effort that we will do along the side in terms of coordination. I mean, the last 2 to 3 years, we don't introduce or reintroduce this structure that we call district development coordination committees. They were very important. You know, then meeting there where it can take place of different stakeholder council, you know, NGOs, then devolve function for the meet from time to time, if not monthly, but every 2 months for the discuss national district development issues from the district, how it come up. That is very important. Perhaps minister, the platform that they were the way they latch on, you know, in the propagation of civic engagement. That structure is very important. And the one for reduce them down to even the chiefdom. We want to talk about Chiefdom Development Coordination Committee. I think the Minister of Local Government, if you can, in the revised decentralization policy, you have done time for make provision for then coordination structure at the chiefdom level. Why we need that structure for the meet over and again? You know, there will be basis where we will understand what they happen at that level and inform the government. We need to inject them inside the civic education education strategy. The other thing, perhaps the last one we're going to talk about, management of development actors at the district and chiefdom level, the NGOs. That figure I will give by a minister. I think we current number of NGOs where they operate now, Kambia, they stand at 96, close to 100 NGOs. Right now they work na Kambia. Then people are there, people are very important, the last mile, then they go the last mile, the side government they go, but they need for coordinate there. And one way we will ensure effective coordination of their need. Now when we get a district coordination mechanism very strong, as well as the chiefdom development coordination mechanism will the type of, because then they receive billions of what? Dollars in development. We don't need for no. So now come to the Ministry of Planning, law will give that information about the address system where the people they operate from who can help the district take the chiefdom, the sections, and even the villages. We need for engagement, we need for improve on the code. A lot to be said, but sorry, I don't talk more because of the time.
Thank you.
Maybe you will invite me some other time for make a cancellation.
Yes, you're welcome, sir. Thank you. Now clap for Dr. Bangura. You know, Friday, you go say you don't know what government they do. Now somebody say, as you think for us, the Ministry of Information don't give the information. Also, so would they make sure say you get access to the information even before you ask the question we don't give you. I want for now at this time tell thank you to all the media platform that we carry live. We did live right now to every single community station at Kambia. So the people of Kambia, the one that will know they are, for the panelists, I want to know say every household in Kambia right now we get radio. Then they follow this live. So we did on every one of the community stations that we did Kambia. One for 10, let's have a lot clap for them. For the station then. We did live on SLBC, We did live on AYV. We did live on multiple blogging platforms there across. We did live at the ministry page them and all the social media platforms there. We also don't be joined by the distinguished Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the youngest so appointed in the history of this country, the Right Honorable Alpha Cisse Esquire. Another clap for him. President Leone, young man again. That, of course, a comrade of your Radicals Club. One more comrade. Therefore, introduce the final comrade at this platform. So now, let's see if we get born in question, quick, sharp, for the first few speakers there. When we run at the kind of, okay, they are there. So at the point, 3 people left. See, just follow on know, sir. Naya are the activists there. Journalists, civil society, and the good soul. Over here, now we dignity there. The chief there, the councillor there, and the over here. The school beginning there under. The youthman there under. We get different interest groups. So you will see as well. We try to make us say inclusive, but you will also see. So Una Naya would pick. Wait, Padiman, how many points? Make it the game. Alright? We are not taking the game now, Miana. Game fits me, So they go, okay, number 1, the woman will give the mic this now. Number 2, Madam Khan. Number 3, the man with the cap. Now take 3 for quick on this side. That will see. Yes.
Okay. Plenty thank you to the one that always make this presentation. We want to appreciate you all for taking our time. Mr. Kolidenia, I tell you now thank you. I want to begin me concern them from waiting. I mean, I'm Pt2 Kamara. Me na a civil activist, and me the head of one NGO na Kambia when I focus 1000. Me na the senior district coordinator. I want to begin for talk to me Honorable KKY. EXA, when they talk about audit. Yes, I
want to make you say, do you allow 2 hour 1 minute?
Okay, no problem.
You go to the point, so we take more. Yeah?
Yes, no problem. No problem. EXA, when they talk about audit, na EXA. We just want for say system need for be strengthening. Sometimes to the same measures, but for now we take appropriate way to make the people they know say yes, they don't do something way bad. It's very difficult now see the way to make people they do something with impunity. And I come to the issue of Kambia light system. We want to be they talk about series of thefts, even though we they talk about this cable theft with the bottom. But the issue of them transformers and other things, them I believe say lack of communication is very, very serious in this place. Because if you really they communicate this, we get authorities where they elect them districts and chiefdoms. I believe say them for step in and make them get measures in place where they go do follow we rectify this. And talk about the defeat Salone, Mrs. Abide talk. Farmers, yes, then they support them, but to get limited support them to farmers. And we get power networks, we get storage system when a challenge for we. And access to market, it can also challenge because, like I say, focus 1000, we also don't go into farming. We get other challenges when we go to the communities where we face. Then we come to the light system, finally, the one left. We they talk about this light system, we don't go far. But one very big challenge we face now, what we don't see, and we all they see, it get for be challenging for we. We not get fire force, we're running a Kambia. If we fight for light system, then the light for gains me in Kambia. If they're really not enough for this fire force be functional, light for gains me in Kambia district. Now fire building now. Alright, no problem.
So let's say thank you very much. Madam Khan. I tell you to don't talk for more this year so because me know say the point they want to make now don't make so. Yes. Alright, now you can. Go ahead, madam. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I want to tell you that thank you. The speaker then I so appreciate the woman because we now woman business and business. The thing what we can ask the Minister of Health not here. This is one I mean for long years, but today I get the opportunity for bring that camp. Me I ask the Mrs. IDS Kabara. My brother died 2014, Dr. Human Khan died for this station. He left in picking them. Now me Dr. Human Khan na Makeni, he go Francis, he go Commerce. he go to the college, he go out, he go study hemorrhagic. He is the only hemorrhagic doctor in Sierra Leone. Even the West Bank open a camp for that help. They all know to hemorrhagic doctor. They only teach you if person poo what is the gear, if person vomit, what is the gear. But Dr. Khan was the only hemorrhagic doctor. He died in the 11 beginning. He stood at the college. Look where was they run me here. The previous government didn't do anything for us. You again have come. You haven't done anything for Dr. Khan. The two beginners in that college. Where see una go do for help me. Now me don't retire.
Thank you.
In that college.
All right, thank you, Auntie Isata. Thank you very much. I'll take the third one, Yanda. It's an important question, very important. I'm glad you get the platform today for let you speak your heart. We tell you thank you, and we tell you brother thank you for your service. We're all there today because of the service we serve the country. Yes, sir. Third.
Komoba Lucien Kamara, Secretary General for Civil Society Movement, Kambia District. Dr. Yonkela, the issue of Pakol, where he be mentioned, one for inform you say, even the pole the way they erect, we get question mark on them because they're not well concrete, they're not use concrete for them. They dig shallow, and today we don't lost one of Kambia when a young engineer. So because of that pole that even the one they erect, they're questionable for now, where the contractor say they don't give you 2 months. That 2 months they're not going easy because all the one where they claim up the pole there now, don't fret, sir. So one for tell you that they then
wait, ask you a question.
Yes.
What's the ordinary person they go do the claim up pole?
No, the one where they do the installation.
Okay, now then they claim.
Yes,
okay.
And one pipe. 2 of them for them.
I think I see the video online. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So second, yes, second,
not left at first. Not left at first.
Okay.
Second,
now,
next round.
this is our only opportunity today.
Yes, sir.
Where we as Secretary General and Civil Society of the district follow the contractor.
All right.
Yeah. We not be the interface with stakeholders. Collaboration not be there. Now you see the issue of theft, all that in them, it be get challenged because you know the surface na the ground. Now only one one big engineer in there around na the top where the issue of the Iris code, Iris 8. Iris 8, we go launch that one then Munutala as a pilot. The price will become the people that say that's 60 Leone. People that say, do ya, let them look for review that price. So one for let you consider that this.
Okay, no, it's okay. I know. I mean, it's a big. Wait. Hold on. The question again for Cam. Awala will come on this side. Let's see if any burning question there to the panel. Quickly. Any burning question there, let's take that day. Last you that. Wait, last the other. Oh, give it, woman. Councilor. Yes. Wait. Let John go ahead. The camera will capture you. Go ahead.
Yeah, now good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Me na councilor, me na support environmental energy and as waiting again for Mr. Pakol, because that's why I give them call him. Pakol, Kambia. So start, I don't know if we can reach na council. Because me na my first service day for Sabiu. As I the head that committee, they will then now with 6 at the committee. We don't know nothing waiting they go on Kambia. And 2, even people that when they go and dig this pole them. I'll be people and they pay. I don't know if you want to pay them or now we people for pay for dig them pole and they because people they go after me for asking them questions they and so side they already put them. If now you want to not install, go they can't install. They if you want for them so they're not complete them on. Please, you want to put work up in a Kambia because this now forever work with you. No other you work other you prepare something.
Okay, thank you, Councilor. All right, final question on this side. Let's see this young man here will be there. Yes, go ahead.
Councilor Abubakar Bete Kamara. I come for talk about Field Salone, where the flagship of His Excellency the President. Of course, the Deputy Minister just the talk on the Field Salone, but I know he made mention of a project we get for route agriculture in Kambia district. Like for now, we don't begin the farming season. The Minister for Rail will give you updates as to almost machine that we don't bring for Kambia district. We don't ready for nothing. Then secondly, what's are the projects them we cover with now the field salon in Kambia district? Because of course we get FSRP last year, then income, but the intervention was nothing to write home about. Because of their late intervention there we they do. So now if minister they come and farmers they did, we want for know this year almost targeted beneficiaries we the FSRP gets. Then almost government gets for the people of the Kambia district.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. There, I don't want minutes now, sir. There. Thank you very much. I will allow see the school picking them or Benny and allow just take 2 more questions. Then we'll pause for this round. We'll come, like I say, we'll get 3 sessions. We'll get pass. Una go who they are. We'll answer all the questions today. So no patience no more. Yes, on that side, yes, the man is sitting in the wheelchair, please, yes.
First of all, I want to say thank you. So now, my name now for the concert. I represent the Welfare Society for the Disabled, Wisdom for Sierra Leone. I want to ask a question concerning on health. And I want for quotes from the Disability Act of 2011, part section 17, so the Disability Act say everybody with disability should be provided with medical services to every government hospital. I want for ask, is this visible in those hospitals? Because most of the time, one person with disability go to hospital, then they tell you you for pay. So that is it, a quote from Danny. So also another thing, I want for recommend, as a person with disability who feels it, knows it. So there are committees in those hospitals where they're in charge of those drugs. If those committees, person with disability is not in those committees, it's not going to fit for you.
Yes,
so now that recommendation for me, let person with disability go there among those committees, those hospitals.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, well noted. I don't know if any students get a question. Okay, yes, the lady in the back there, please, right there. And the final one for this round, we'll get many rounds there. Let me get some answer them. Then we'll get other speaker. They will take them. Yes, ma'am, go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Question they go to Madam Ministry of Agriculture. It talks something say we put them the transport for road. The inside Kambia district we get 10 thief dogs. The 10 thief dogs from York will not get say.
Wait, can't be for small because I think the mic they cut. Can't be for small.
Some thief dog it passes from back then. So food we expect for salad at Salone or we expect for goat at Guinea.
All right, okay. Well, and see the chairman there. Now also the lead on the presidential initiative for food security. So I think also now they represent the presidency. So this one, that question is perfect. Mr. Chairman, I want to come forward because I feel like we get plenty of questions the way that for you, sir. Where you go help me with the answer them. And I think say you will also help but yes, after that, but una come together. So we get all the questions that we get to do with Fit Salone and energy. The chairman and the minister they come forward. I want to apologize. They will not get for maybe say, oh, your question, but they try for them to summarize the answer because of time. Yeah, chairman.
We want to tell the Kambia people that thank you for the frank questions there. We didn't give me a Pakol. Pakol, I know say you don't take note of all that. Civil society, wait till I want promise una. Pakol come with we specifically because me and Minister Noni one go looks on them place then day. So any of una way will join we and Pakol go. Let una see the work. Yeah, let una say be inspector for we. Let una continue for monitor. Number 2, do you have a appeal to the chief there and the community, civil society una go help we. Then transformer there, any side way in that area, let them say get a small neighborhood watch. So we see well one, they take time for other one. They all see the delay. We want done that project there. So all this done, Let we all go look. Narabi will come. We'll go look the powerhouse. They may not go there the last September. Let's see if you don't advance. Not to so. Una say be monitor them for we all go together. And we want to tell the Kambia people they hush. We've been see that tragedy. We've been make press release. That man will go for go fix transformer with the pole for them, which means na be substandard pole. Now that make it good when I raise the point. Some don't link safe. I know they don't show it. Now that make a while we all go. They are not go see. This is not clear accountability for everybody. And that promise way Minister of Information don't make. Mr. Say I go convey to the past say yes. We get for begin make that list of contractors for every sector. Waiting and they do and almost money we give them. It's hundreds of millions of dollars in the country. That accountability important for letting people they know. Look, the lights business I don't explain everything really waiting for explain. When I don't hear them, the main thing when I be at Kambia, we all they go look now. We go answer some of the questions on the spot with the contractor safe. On the field salon side for Samu, indeed President know this area. He walk Naya as a young man from Ukuna to Tonkolimba. He go end up na even tell Yeliboya. So you know about the issues here and waiting the challenge with the Ministry of Agriculture for do. We people they not get choice. In economics we call it arbitrage. If you get a price differential next door, you go sell and day. If we Salone no one let us sell that rest next door, we for provide the services now. Number one, we forget credit where the credit necessary. Now we people that they trust for go begin farm. If you don't mortgage 50% of your rest, the man will trust you, they can't sit down before you cut. So agriculture, I don't feel say we don't address that problem, they complete. Not to say with people that don't want to feed Salone. They need money, not to charity, not to so, not business. Number two, President Bindo instructs we say, we for organize a buying system. And I'm glad the way Minister when I mentioned just now say for the WFP and Minister mentioned they don't begin buy rest. But the price differential matter. Almost then they sell, then they pay in a Guinea, almost we willing for pay now. Now price differential issue. So the economics of that get for right. But what you watch on a Minister of Finance now they would they try to establish an agro-processing zone Naya. Naya they don't choose the African Development Bank. We don't somewhere around Bamoy. We forget a processing center. President SSF, I don't know where they talk to the president of African Development Bank for that money day. 1 billion industrial hub. I'm glad if Hotel Salone say something they not know since all man they like. After Wataki, now we they generate money or Kambia. And not think Salone know that. Now we they generate money. So cost of this now we get for Kango make campaign say percentage of that if we left the Kambia. If you left the Kambia, we able to do something here for people. But the balance question of each Salone, the inputs they for count on time. Me say I don't send message just now. This is not the planting season. I say one question then to Chief Director now the ministry say now then question that they ask you when the material then they come, when the support then they come, and in what quantities. But I hand over to you, madam. The one on Dr. Khan, I feel for that one day. I sure say the past no. But let's tell you something. The good news is the person when the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Dembi, now in train Dr. Khan. Now in trainer, when that tragedy be, me, in and others, we do everything. Plus WHO, I know because I call President Koromada Tende, forget the clearance for the aircraft. We do everything for evacuate Dr. Khan. But how will you turn rich? So God, he died just before the plane they come. Now so God marked for her. But when they carry that message go to Dr. Dembi, me say they carry him personally. Because I know say na in train and a kailao. How to deal with that? Because instead they wear the suits all, they go inside with Dr. Khan at the beginning for deal with Ebola. So I go carry the message go, we feel them, we sympathize with the family. This is a humanitarian government. I know all waiting president say personally they do in their circumstances. So I know say we'll go tell him, we'll go take care of him picking there. It's necessary. He's a hero. He's a hero of the Fire Force. Fire Force, you're unable to answer that, but you don't hear me. This is the same way Minister Badon one we say, not talk to you where you don't know. But we send a messenger, not so. I see you don't hear me. So you see, Minister of Local Government there, we all, when they get that message, they go carry and go inside cabinet, say, Kambia say, they want Fire Force. In case fire be now, let God keep her far from we first. Now the building no more, they will don't hear, we will carry the message go.
Salone, me, sister, as I will say, the BFP will be in communication with them, we collaborate for see how we go stop arrest for the Goyala. The price really matters. So we then negotiate with them, we'll come back to with the price. But really the BFP want for the buyers of Salone instead of importing, and that would they try to discourage as a government and the ministry. For the stores, you know, the country we they say is small, but the farmers stable. We get over 3 million farmers in this country. So we project AVDP, they go around the big stores for some beneficiaries, and then go give them data, and I want for life. I'm a researcher. When I speak to data, I want to give correct data. FSRP, of course, SF gets grants where then they go around for big stores and they don't award some farmers. We win that. So as a government, as a ministry also, we try for CVABCs, how we go bring them back as cooperatives for work. That ABC center. It's a lot of benefits, Mama. Now time not permits me for read some of the things, but they are here. I tell when I say Kambia, one of the hubs where we don't identify, and Dr. Kambia don't talk. So many facilities they come. Regional rice value chain experts where they work only at Tomabo and Kambia. Then they can build a giant mill where we able for mill over 50-something bags of rice. So when I rest assured of that, okay. And they're on the way.
Thank you very much.
Which one again?
No, they can't later. Yeah. On a lot clap for the minister. Yes. So on the disability question, I just want to tell my brother thank you. I mentioned one word just now in radical inclusion. President Bill is champion. Radical inclusion really now the idea to for remove all barrier where any citizen gets for their access, education and other services. The AGDI, you mentioned the law. Now one aspect of the law, the last year I do a town hall just on disability issues with the Minister of Social Welfare. We addressed that issue here at Freetown. And one of the issues that is access to health. The law is clear. And people with disabilities supposed to get access to free health care. We know say challenges in this, sometimes they do that they go, they know they give the services and the understanding of the different types of disability. That's not part of the civic education goal we get, but also break it down for let people to understand. Because for example, one with sister, when an albino, what they call juice, he go to the hospital, he say one get access to the free health care, they say not get disability. Because the people don't understand. And that point we make about inclusion at all committees across the district. Local government minister there, we get the head of the public health agency there, we get the AG there, and an important point that they would not note. Now, before we move to the next segment, I just want to draw our attention to the screen. We'll get a quick 2-minute video, and then we will talk now about emerging government issues. Now, Salone, pay attention to the video.
Vintage point.
Yeah, na Bamo Eluma. Na my name is Zainab Ali Kanu. Some law they don't pass 30 years. So if it's for me then change, because the system might they go no more now, so something if it's for change. So for now get new direction. Where we young people that are they wait till them they do and now wait till they do it not be the same. So fit for change.
My name Musa Kagbo. Ade Bamo Eluma. So the law they waiting in a Salone, you need for change them, for let all man get your rights. Everybody forget your rights. Yes, and she not do bad to person. I hope she you forget freedom of speech, you know. Forgive no more poor man right anyway. If he be say you get right to the poor man, let you get your own rights. Let next man let not take next man because of he get power, I get this, then take they overcome it with that. Then they all they make country not they team up to it.
Mina Mashiri Bongura, Mina Chicha. KDC preschool that is Salone. While let them look some of them laws there, let them change on their Sunday, and not for change it because on it still is full. First year, after 5 years or some years, and they give promotion. And I make I say some of them and they are them good. So they never for change, then they for left. Forget law they work for make, let the people then get all that thing where they talk about. rather than for the talk of politics and politics. So I'm going to get the way advanced. Politics say they, but after politics and they forget about everything. But we, the Africans, we say politics, and they will put all the hope and trust. Some of you now will not do now that will not get for enjoy. Then I know the problem of we all Africans, and more like Salone.
Na my name is Pt2 ade Kambia. Me na tailor in work they do. So the old constitution where they be doing in 1991 and not be born it. So right now one new constitution where the government do for we as we the youth. For make we get development for ourselves. Because right now look we youth man there. Some man they go to college where come work no day. They go to college where come work no day.
Alright, standing are just some voices of the people of Kambia. Una sabi some other people and also. Una sabi we asked them a question about the constitution.